Captain America got old. If Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, could old Steve Rogers become young again? It's happened in the comics and it's thanks to Baron Zemo. Hit like and subscribe for more superhero secrets. In Avengers Twilight, an aging Captain America has lost his power. He is old and tired in a future that has banned superheroes and controls people with a combination of military force and misinformation. Steve Rogers takes the super soldier serum again and regains his strength, speed and endurance. A super-powered Captain America is great, but he is still old. We can do better. He can be young again. How could it happen? It's going to need a source of power beyond even the super soldier serum. Like when Maria Hill is in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. and authorizes experiments on shards of cosmic cubes. That's right. Cosmic cubes. You might remember the cube or tesseract as one of the Infinity Stones in the MCU. In the comics, several cubes exist and empower a range of characters. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s experiments with shards of cosmic cubes results in an explosion. When the smoke clears and the search for survivors starts, they find a young girl. She calls herself Kobik. Not to be confused with Kubik, the superhero with cosmic powers connected to the Beyonders. Kobik looks a little different and is created from the shards of cosmic cubes brought together in an explosion to produce a sentient cosmic cube. Kobik has taken the form of a frightened young girl. But she is all the reality-changing power of a cosmic cube. Maria Hill uses Kobik to create a supervillain prison named Pleasant Hill. It looks like a friendly small town populated by kind and welcoming people. But reality has been altered. Most of the townsfolk are supervillains who have been transformed into ordinary people without powers and with no memory of their evil deeds. Until Fixer, an associate of Baron Zemo and an expert in technology, unconsciously creates a device that reverses Kobik's reality-altering effects. When Zemo is woken up, he starts plotting. Steve Rogers is old and without his powers. He works for S.H.I.E.L.D. and is shown Pleasant Hill. Steve is shocked. He is introduced to Kobik, who is being manipulated by Maria Hill to alter the reality and wipe out people's lives. Just as Steve is being outraged, Zemo makes his move. An explosion created by nitro injures Maria Hill and wipes out many of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. The supervillains are transformed back, Kobik disappears and Steve and Maria are captured. Steve escapes and tracks Kobik to a bowling alley. He talks to the girl and reassures her that she hasn't done anything wrong. She is afraid and with good reason. S.H.I.E.L.D. aren't the only people looking for the reality-changing girl. Crossbones arrives and easily throws the aged hero across the bowling alley. Steve makes an attempt to fight back. He picks up a bowling ball and charges. Crossbones is too strong. He stops Steve with one hand and delivers a series of crushing punches. He tells the old man to stay down. Crossbones is going to finish off Steve Rogers, when something happens. A glimmer of light. The blinking of a star. A chance to start again. And just as Crossbones attempts to deliver the final blow, he is stopped. The two men struggle, but it is clear that Crossbones has lost. Steve delivers a three-punch combo that throws Crossbones across the bowling alley. He's not getting up anytime soon. What's happened? Steve can thank Kobik. She has altered reality, making him young again. He has his powers. His speed, his strength and his endurance. His injuries are gone and he feels better than ever. What's necessary to bring back Steve Rogers? A reality-changing cosmic cube. It's a little unlikely for the MCU, but it's possible. The Infinity Stones exist at the TVA. They won't work unless they are brought back into the timeline. With Loki as God of Stories and Deadpool running around as Marvel Jesus. Stranger things have happened. What do you think? Do you even want Steve Rogers back? Sam Wilson is only just getting a Captain America film. Should we give Sam some time? Do we want new characters? Thanks for joining us to the end. Leave a comment and tell us what you think.